Hello everyone, and welcome to today's session. Procore's App Marketplace, your one-stop shop to maximizing the ROI of your technology investments. Please take a moment to review this slide on forward-looking statements. To briefly summarize, you should not rely on forward-looking statements as predictions of future events. With that, let's get started. I'm Sarah Weiss, the lead product marketer guiding our strategic partnerships here at Procore. Over the past 2 years, I've worked hand in hand with our integration, channel, and now consulting partners to help build the Procore Marketplace into the ultimate resource for you, our customers, helping you to find solutions, applications, and technologists that allow you to do your best work. If you attended the product keynote, you know the power of the platform. In this session, we're going to dig into how you can take advantage of the Procore Marketplace to see the most return out of your technology investments. Over the last decade, there's been an explosive investment in construction technology. Despite the economic downturn, we haven't seen any sign of that investment slowing down. Instead, we see the pace of digitization increasing due to the pressures of COVID. That's because there's a growing recognition of the importance of digitization in our new environment. This has resulted in thousands of technologies and technology providers vying for your attention. There are a lot of options for you to evaluate. With so much noise, it's difficult to know the right technology to add to your ever-growing tech stack. It's important to make the right decisions about the technology you adopt. Taking the approach of using a patchwork collection of point solutions will likely prevent you from realizing the true value of your technology stack. With that in mind, I want to pose the question to you: are you maximizing the ROI of your technology investments? The best way to do that is to build your tech stack on top of a reliable platform. You need a core system that's open, flexible, and most importantly, extensible. A true platform technology is the only way to guarantee that. No one technology, including Procore, is going to solve it all for you and your team. That is why extensibility is so important. The open platform allows you to connect all your disparate tools on one core system that you can build upon. Whether it's reality capture software like OpenSpace, labor tracking with LaborChart, accounting with Sage, or your concrete sensors provided by Geotech, it all needs to be built upon a solid, reliable foundation. The way we do that in Procore is through the App Marketplace. The App Marketplace provides solutions, applications, and technologists that ultimately allow you to build the way you want to build, intelligently, efficiently, and for scale. Having access to this type of ecosystem ultimately helps professionals like you extend the value of your tech stack with out-of-the-box integrations, open APIs, and now, Procore certified consultants. Let's see it in action.
Work the way you want to, all without ever leaving Procore. If we don't have a tool, chances are there's an app or integration for it on our marketplace. You can navigate directly to the marketplace by clicking on the plug icon or by visiting marketplace.procore.com. Procore's marketplace is your one-stop shop to find products and solutions that extend your company's technology investment. Discover over 250 integrations and apps that you will love working with. If you're not sure what you need, you can browse functional categories to explore integration, such as analytics and BIM. And find Procore certified consultants who provide a range of services, including tech stack optimization, process improvement, change management, and more. Interested in building your own custom integration? Procore's open APIs and comprehensive documentation empower you to build apps on top of the Procore platform. You can quickly locate your favorite app by simply typing the name in the search field. Procore's search functionality generates fast and relevant results, combing through multiple fields and narrowing down your choices until you find the right app. The listing overview is where you can learn more about the integration. In this example, you can click on the screenshots to see how Multivista will look within your Procore account. You can continue to learn about the integration features and how it will interact with your data and internal systems. You can understand what Procore tools you'll need and any required accounts from the third-party software. Helpful resources are also available, so you can start managing projects at scale save time, and modernize communication. Lastly, details about the developer is presented so you can trust the company who developed the app. Once you've reviewed the listing information and decided it's the right solution for you, company admins can directly install the app to your Procore account. With a click, you're taken straight to your app management page in Procore, where you can complete installation and begin setting up the app. It's easy to configure your app. First, you'll decide which projects you want the app to be presented on. Create a unique title so you can reference your different views. You just installed Multivista, and it's completely set up. Now, when you view one of your projects, you can find the Multivista app and can access your Multivista information in Procore.com. While growing complexities of construction make it challenging to keep up with change, Procore's marketplace is here to help teams innovate, managing projects at scale, modernizing communication, and promoting industry collaboration.
So now that we've seen some of what the marketplace can do, let's hear from the expert on how they leverage the marketplace. We're going to hear from Dana Erdman of Blaine Andrews, Anthony Loferno of GL Homes, and Robert Hubman of Knight Solutions. So with that said, I'm excited to introduce Dana Erdman.
Thanks, Sarah. Hi, everyone. I'm Dana Erdman, the Director of Technology and Innovation at Blaine Andrews. My role really runs the gamut in technology, innovation, and process improvement. I'm focused on understanding the problems and challenges Blaine Andrews is facing and finding the technology solutions to help them continue to grow. Blaine Andrews is a mid-sized construction management firm headquartered in Chicago, and our reach spans nationwide. We take a solution-driven approach to construction, and our team seeks innovative solutions to challenging problems. We are specific and selective in the technology we choose to add to our tech stack. We focus on usability, capacity to scale, and ultimately process. If it's not making us more efficient, more productive, and ultimately better at our jobs, we are quick to look for a different solution. So here's how we're currently extending our platform. We have over 11 out-of-the-box integrations, and we're currently in the process of building our first custom integration. So previous to Procore, 80% of the work our teams did was outside of the core solution we had. We had information and data everywhere except where it mattered. Where we were previously limited by our integration potential due to lack of resources, cost to build custom integrations, and just overall lack of excitement, we now have a door that was wide open to all kinds of potential. So we believe in the power of choice, but we also believe in a single source of truth. So with Procore's at Marketplace, we have the flexibility to try new software, but we can do it responsibly, ensuring that the decisions we're making will only serve our purpose of being better, data-driven professionals. So with Procore as our foundation, we use the marketplace to build up from there. Using the feedback I receive from our employees, I can search the marketplace to find a specific technology. If we find what we need, we can deploy it on a project as a test, easily getting the technology in the hands of the team that requested it. But if the search comes up empty, then I can use the categories to come up with a few options to present to the group, with an understanding that using a technology from the marketplace continues to keep our data in one location. We've committed to using Procore as our foundation, and we will switch out the technology if it means obtaining the integration. Out-of-the-box integrations to us mean literally anything we can plug and play. They allow us to be a bit leaner and more financially aware. With out-of-the-box solutions, you don't necessarily need as much support, and you can devote resources to other areas of the company. We take advantage of what's already existing and use that financial investment that would have gone to a custom integration and other parts of our business. The benefits, as we see it, are they're scalable, they're trusted, and ultimately supported. So I can give you an example of how an out-of-the-box integration we recently deployed helped improve an accounting process that has forever been a manual, laborious process. The lien waiver process is seriously outdated. It relies way too much on manual entry, sending emails, preparing a lien waiver request for waiver documents, sending it to the subcontractors for review and signature only to have them download it themselves and complete it. So we started looking at different lien waiver options in the marketplace and decided to test an out-of-the-box integration that was easy to install. So this allowed us to quickly deploy a solution to a team that was eager to pilot it. We've managed to shave hours off of the requisition process for waivers because the data we already have in Procore is actually being used for something. So instead of spending hours on paperwork and project management, our project teams are able to focus on execution and moving the business forward. And although we found a great solution that has saved our company hours, my role as the Director of Innovation and Technology is responsible for finding the best solution. So that means that I will go back and I will test other lien waiver solutions with my team. I frequently A/B test technology because until we get the best solution for my team in the marketplace, we just keep going. And I'm able to do that because they're easy to deploy, test, and pilot. So while the marketplace is full of software to integrate with, it may be that you have something in your company that is a keystone piece of your business, such as an accounting software, or maybe what you're using for human resources or payroll. In this case, if the integration does not exist already, it's time to go custom, because non-integrating is not an option. If you're wondering if it's time to go custom, ask yourself these questions. Think about your tech stack. Where does this software fall, and can you swap it out for something in the marketplace? If you can't, then it's time to go custom. Is the software business critical and non-negotiable? Then it might be time to go custom. Are workflow, processes, and data integrity your top priorities? Then it's time to go custom. So to get started, find a Procore certified consultant or ask for recommendations. This is the foundational work. If you have an internal team that can support the need to build your integrations, that's great. For those of us that run a little leaner and need to get outside help, it's critical to find a partner that understands Procore. And ideally, they'd understand the system you want to integrate with Procore. And this is where you can miss the mark. An example of when we decided to go custom was CMIC. It's a business critical system for us. Financials and project management go hand in hand for us, and leaving the data siloed is causing double the work and opportunities for error. The custom integration will allow our project teams to live solely in Procore, saving them time and guaranteeing data integrity. We found Kalins, an integration partner, after a recommendation from Procore, and they understood exactly what we were trying to achieve in integrating the two. We're still in the build phase of the integration, but what's been really critical in the process is when you go custom, work with someone that's transparent, easy to work with, and has a feedback loop. In my role, I am responsible for the direction our company takes with technology, and it's important to work with someone you trust. Failure to do so means wasted time, wasted energy, money, not to mention your reputation. At Blaine Andrews, we wanted our project teams to help decide their next construction management software. We built our decision-making process around the procedures and tools that enabled our teams. This helped us see the big picture and focus our energy on finding a solution that met our greatest needs. Do not fall into the trap of simply replicating old processes because it feels easy and comfortable. Looking for new technology is an opportunity to progress. And while any learning curve is uncomfortable, changing the technology but keeping the process the same negates the possible efficiency gains. And last, hit the easy button. The Procore app marketplace exists for a reason, and out-of-the-box integrations are easy wins. Install them now and make your data do work. Don't overthink it. And next, we're going to hear from Anthony.
Thank you, Dana. Hi, I'm Anthony LaFerno, Senior Director of Land Development for GL Homes, Florida's largest privately owned developer and builder. In my role, I'm responsible for selecting and implementing technological improvements in what is largely a paper-driven department in a major home building operation. As the Land Development Department for the 11th largest privately owned home builder in the nation, we try to leverage technology to improve the experience of our customers, both internal and external. Procore helps us improve that experience. A lot of technology out there is disjointed. The information is siloed, and the scope of the technology is very narrow, and the pieces of software just don't communicate with each other. For example, we have a civil engineering group in-house where we own a suite of software that is basically used for design. And in order to go ahead and complete a design, you often have to take data from one piece of software and move it into another, and then round trip it back into another piece of software. Knowing how that works is what led us to look towards Procore. We're looking for something that had an integrated platform, but a platform concept where we could build off of, and we could bring and integrate all of our other products that we either are using or may use in the future. Procore gave us the most scalability and flexibility when it came to this. We are currently leveraging Procore's out-of-the-box integrations for Microsoft Project, Microsoft Outlook, and Microsoft Teams. Additionally, we are developing a custom integration for our accounting software, JD Edwards. In addition to that, we've gone ahead and hired a Procore certified consultant from the app marketplace. As we rolled out Procore, it became apparent that our systems and workflows were disjointed at best. Whether because they were paper-based systems or technology that was disconnected, we realized we needed help. Additionally, we were trying to take these systems and mimic them inside of Procore. This was a big mistake. We were missing the mark on being able to leverage the power of the tools inside of Procore. So realizing this, we knew where we wanted to go, but we didn't know how to get there. We needed the help of a consultant. So that took us to the Procore app marketplace, where we actually were connected with Chris Lyle. He's the principal of the rollout crew. And Chris has been an amazing asset. When we first rolled out the drawing tool, we were trying to push files into the tool and realizing that it was difficult because we weren't utilizing the artificial intelligence that's embedded in the tool. When Chris came on board, he was able to look at what we were doing and make a few recommendations. They were simple, some minor changes that the consultants needed to make on their end to go ahead and help facilitate the artificial intelligence reading the files so they could automatically be uploaded. And then additionally, contractually obligating the consultants to go ahead and actually upload the files directly into the drawing tool, thus taking our managers and coordinators out of the equation. The real time savings with that was basically going from possibly up to an hour to upload a set of plans to not having to spend any time on it because the consultants are doing the work, and it's easy for them because the artificial intelligence is being leveraged. This was huge. Not only that, it allows it gives us back time to review the files as they come in and spend time understanding them rather than manipulating and uploading them. And it additionally gives us the ability to take the files, to take the drawings into the field and be able to access them on mobile devices. That's a game changer for us. So the drawing tool, basically for us, in the test environment, has been phenomenal. And with the changes that Chris helped us to promote, we've seen basically 100% adoption rate in our Palm Beach test environment. So we're looking forward to pushing this out to the rest of the company in the next few weeks so everybody can benefit from it. One thing that was noteworthy is when Chris came on board, right after that, we wound up sending everybody to work from home because of COVID-19. Our IT group did a great job of setting everybody up to be able to work from home. But the one thing that we didn't have an answer for was our paper-based invoicing system. Our invoices have to go through a lengthy approval workflow, and we didn't have anybody working in our office. So we needed to be able to go paperless fast. it became apparent that we weren't going to be able to push the invoices directly into the Procore financial tool because we weren't ready with the integration for our ERP. So we sat down and Chris helped us brainstorm an interim solution. We were able to go ahead and utilize the submittal tool inside Procore to go ahead and actually take the invoices as they come in by email and pushing a PDF of the invoice through an approval workflow, and then out the other end where it goes to our accounting department where the check is cut. This proved to be a highly successful endeavor. Even though it's only an interim solution, we were able to go ahead and drive 100% adoption, not only keeping our people safe and our vendors safe, but also reducing the cycle time that it takes us to go through an approval for an invoice. So it's just been a win-win-win all around. And without Chris's help and direction, I don't know we would have gotten there. As we continue on our Procore journey, Chris's expertise has gotten us light years ahead of where we would have been had we just tried to roll this out by ourselves. Procore is an amazing tool, but with a consultant, they help you unlock and leverage the power of the software that you've purchased. I recommend to anybody hiring a consultant early on in the process, and especially if you're a sophisticated organization that has a lot of processes that you'd like to try to move into Procore. I can't say enough. Just some food for thought. Having a good system in place is a good start. Having a scalable platform like Procore is a must. And having a consultant to help you unlock the power of Procore is priceless. I would engage a consultant early on in your rollout. It'll only maximize your returns. Thank you. Now I'm going to hand things over to Robert, who's going to tell you about Procore Certified Consultant Program.
Well, thanks, Anthony. Really enjoyed listening to your experience with Procore and the Procore Certified Consultant. So I'd like to explore that a little bit more. My name is Robert. I am the Managing Director of Knight Solutions. We're based on the East Coast of Australia, and we offer Procore Certified Consulting services to Procore customers. I've been in construction for about 15 years, mainly in the commercial project management space, and was a very early adopter of Procore as well. Consequently, worked 3 years at Procore to launch their Asia Pacific expansion, and after that started Knight Solutions. And really passionate about Procore, and really privileged to introduce the Procore Certified Consultant Program to you today at Groundbreak. Being a new program, one of the things we often get asked is who are these Procore consultants itself? So a bit of background there. Procore set it up as a partner network of certified third-party consultants, and they provide Procore-related professional services, both pre and post-implementation. So they're there for that full life cycle. Now, all consultants are certified and have experience working with construction clients and have completed training on the Procore platform. With that said, of course, each consultant comes with their own history and background and offers a range of different services available. But the goal, no matter what, is to extract more value from Procore for you. Now, Procore has an open platform, and it really does give customers freedom of choice. It's definitely one of the things that attracted me to Procore as a customer early on. Now, with 250 integrations already on that platform in the marketplace, the addition of the Procore certified consultants really serves that mission even more to bring everyone into construction onto a single global platform. So let's talk about some of the things that a certified consultant can do for you. As I said before, consultants are available for new customers, through to existing customers, and even long-term customers. So we often support staff, which is a really important process. So things like navigation and support during the implementation process and detailed product training. We can also review technology stack to look at what existing technologies you have, Procore integrations and associated technologies to get the best mix of technology for you. And we often work to streamline processes and create standard operating procedures and documentation to bring your project processes directly inside of Procore. Customers who use the certified program tend to realize faster implementations, increased adoption and return on investment, and much better alignment of their real-world processes within their technology itself. Some of the other things we do include custom reports and dashboards and account reviews, which are really useful for long-term customers especially. So as an example, one of the customers that we worked with, Australasian Retail Projects, they're on an existing legacy system and looking to improve their project delivery capability for their customers. We work with them to look at their functional processes and align them to products in the marketplace, and ultimately help them choose Procore and then help through the rollout process in coordination with Procore's implementation manager. And some really strong results there, and really evidence that you can bring those project processes and also increase that capability of the business itself. If you're thinking that the Procore Certified Consultant program may be good for you, if it's your first time you've heard of it today, you'd like to know more, here's a couple of tips and tricks from my perspective. The first thing is to really look at your current state where you are now and what the ideal future is. And that's really going to be your objectives. Once you've got that there, then you want to jump on the marketplace and look at the different consultants available and engage with them. And I do recommend investing some time up front. And I'd also recommend treating it somewhat like a project. Set the scope, the objectives, the timeline, and then work with that consultant to unlock that value for you. So on behalf of Procore Consultants, I'd like to thank you for your time today. And again, a privilege to introduce the Procore Certified Consultant program for you. Now I'm going to pass back to Sarah, who's going to close us out. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Robert, and to all of our speakers for joining us today. Your engagement, expertise, and experience are so valuable, and your willingness to share that with us is a big part of what makes Groundbreak so great. There's so much you can do in the Procore marketplace. Engage Procore certified consultants. Search for and find your new favorite app. One-click install embedded applications. Explore building a custom integration. There is something for everyone, and I highly encourage you to take a moment, pick up your phone, and scan the QR code. Let's find out what's there for you today. Thank you again for joining us, and I hope you've enjoyed Groundbreak.